So, hello and welcome to my submission for the Web3 Infinity Hackathon. This is called Dorsia Club. These are customizable NFT business cards. So, unlike most NFTs out there, these are fully customizable. So, let's just get a quick look here at what you are looking at, right? So, all the name, the position here, these are fully customizable by the user, right? So what we have right now is what we have going on is a fully dynamic NFT. And the idea with this was to have a profile-like NFT. So what does that mean? You can define your name, your position, and you can link your social accounts here if you wish, like your Twitter, your Discord, so on and so forth. So the inspiration is from American Psycho, but before I go any further, let's just mint one, right? So let's just mint one for Vitalik Buterin, the CEO of Ethereum, right? So we just go ahead, click on mint, MetaMask pop-up going on, and while this token gets processed, I'm gonna just explain what is actually going on behind these scenes. So what we just did was a mint transaction. That mint transaction got sent to the smart contract, the business card smart contract, which emitted an event. Now there's an off-chain oracle, which is what ensures that these NFT cards are fully dynamic, which is actively listening to this event, right? So once it listens to it, this event has a series of properties which define the card. The oracle is going to generate this card and it's going to pin it to IPFS. So what we have going on is at the same time is a fully customizable, fully dynamic NFT, but we do not sacrifice on centralization, much like many other NFT projects out there which choose to go with Google Drive or other centralized services in order to store their assets. What we have going on right now is a more decentralized solution. So we pin this asset to IPFS, and what the Oracle does in the end is to do a callback to the smart contract, setting the token URI, right, the metadata for this token which we just minted to the CID which we just generated, which the Oracle just generated, right? So that is what is actually going on behind the scene. And while we let the Oracle process it, because it might take a couple 30 seconds to a couple minutes, depending on how fast it wants to work, let's just look at a couple business cards that we generated. So this one is mine, for example, CEO of Dorsia Club. So I linked here my GitHub, I linked here my Twitter, right? So this is the way that these the idea that I had with these business cards, right? So these were generated on demand by the off-chain oracle. As well, here we have Satoshi Nakamoto, CEO of Bitcoin, right? So by this time, if we head on over to the gallery, we should see this new business card, which we just minted. It might just be processed by the oracle. You just have to give it a couple of seconds. But the other thing we can do is we can head on over to the marketplace. We can list these cards natively, and if we actually choose to buy a business card, we can here define if we choose to buy this business card. Well, I actually listed this one, excuse me. If you actually choose to buy this business card, right, you can define a new name, new position, and the same thing will happen. A fully dynamic NFT, right? So you buy a business card, you personalize it, and the fully dynamic NFT generates this new card for you, right? So hopefully by now it has been generated. Sometimes it takes a little bit more than you would want, but you get the idea, I hope. Another thing that you can do, another cool thing that you can do is that you can send copies of these business cards as soulbound tokens to people that you wish, and you can look at that in the office. So for example, I sent a copy of this business card to another address, and so that's about it. I would like to show you, there we go, the new card that just got generated. So the image in itself is actually hosted, as you can see, on IPFS, right? But it's a quite large asset, so it might take a couple seconds to load, and it takes some time to actually fully load. But we can see here that the name that I just defined, Vitalik Buterin, the CEO of Ethereum, is actually fetched from the from IPFS. The only thing is that it doesn't fully give us the asset, but that's okay. There we go. It took a couple minutes, but here we go. On IPFS, just the business card that we just defined.